Hello friends, today we are going to see about the great mathematician Srinivasa Ramanujan. When you hear his name, the first thing comes to our mind is mathematics. He was born on 1887 at Erode. His father name is Srinivasa Iyengar and the mother name is Komalatammal. His wife name is Janaki Ammal. National Mathematics Day was announced on his 125th birthday by Indian government. He was a famous mathematician in British period. He completed his school studies in Kumbakonam town school. Zero as a value was said by him. During his school time, a teacher said zero has no value. But Ramanujan replied that if we put a zero to the right of a number, then it becomes 10 times of that number. If we add two zeros, it becomes 100 times, and so on. In 1897, he began to study maths in a proper way in Kumbakonam Town Higher Secondary School. After completing his school studies, he joined the Kumbakonam Arts College and studied in FA, which Faculty of Arts, which in this modern day we can compare to 11th and 12th standard. To complete FA, one need to complete 2 years. Ramanujan was so much interested in maths that he did not excel in other subjects as he failed in some subject, which resulted on not completing in FA. After that he joined Pachapa Arts College, but this also ended in vain. He married Janaki Ammal on July 1909. As he is not employed well, his family got below poverty. In 1912, he joined as writer in Chennai Harbour for a salary of 30 rupees. He continued his mathematical research. Besides working, he even do maths on his office proper regularly. One day the harbour head Francis Spring saw that and got surprised. Then he visited Ramanujan, which in turn became the reason for meeting in G.H. Hardy. With the help of Francis Spring, the office papers were sent to the G.H. Hardy. At first, Hardy said that it was nothing. After a second, though he was surprised and asked to bring Ramanujan there. So a letter from Cambridge came towards Ramanujan, and by way of water he reached London. In a short amount of time, he was awarded with the FRS for his talent. FRS is Fellow of Royal Society. One day, when Hardy visited Ramanujan at a hospital and said to Ramanujan while seeing the number 1729 on the taxi came, "What a boring number this is." But Ramanujan replied, "This is the smallest number that can be written in two different ways of adding cubes. One is 1 cube plus 12 cube and other is 10 cube plus 9 cube, which in turn 1729 is now known as Hardy Ramanujan number. When we add this number 1 plus 7 plus 2 plus 9, we get 19. So when we divide in this number 1729 with 19, we get 91. Also, after that multiply with 19 and 91, we get 1729. He also introduced magic square, continued fraction, prime and composite number, number partition, elliptic integral, and sum, which was discoveries in 3 books. In 1980, Hardy and Ramanujan studied the partition function extensively and gave a non-convergent asymptotic series that permits exact computation of the numbers of partitions, often in integer. He discovered Mach theta function in the last year of his life. In 1914, pi was discovered by him, and also 3000 plus formulas were invented by him. In 1977, the Ramanujan journal was released and his puzzles also got released. Ramanujan Max Park was established. This was dedicated specifically for mathematics. This was located in Chittoor, Andhra Pradesh. By honoring him, Postal Department has released stamp in 1962, 2011, 2012, 2016. The biography of Ramanujan is released the Man Who Know Infinity was released, and a movie with the same name also released. Ramanujan recorded the bulk of his result in these notebooks. The first notebook has 351 pages with 16 somewhat organized chapter and some unorganized material. The second notebook has 256 pages in 21 chapters and 100 unorganized pages, with the third notebook containing 33 unorganized pages. Illness of Ramanujan, plagued by health problem throughout his life, living in a country far away from home and deeply involved with his mathematics. Ramanujan's health worsened in England. He was suffering from tuberculosis and a severe vitamin deficiency. Ramanujan returned to Kumbakonam, and he is died in 26th April 1920.